Hello, hello. Today we are going to create some custom stickers for our planner. I'm going to show you how I do it using clipart and my Cricut. So let's get started. Okay, so we've got Cricut open, the design space, and we're going to upload the clipart from our computer. So let's go in and find what we want to put in here first. I am going to scroll until I find my numbers, and we're going to make sure we do complex so we get all those great colors. There's nothing here that I need to get rid of. So let's wait for this to upload, and then we're going to add it to our canvas, and we're just going to drag and drop to size it. Since this is all one image, grab the arrow and size that down. We're going to make these look pretty small because they are small in my planner. This is where it helps to have a ruler, just so you can measure the spaces in your actual physical planner as you are sizing up what you want to cut here. So let's go grab something else. This time we're going to do the days. Again, complex, and nothing we need to remove. We want to print and cut. And select that so we can add it to our canvas. Now these, I know I want each one to be just under 2 inches, so I'm going to line them up with the ruler markings so that I can get them exactly as big as I want them. And I'll just go ahead and size those. Good. And then we're going to add one more. This time we'll do a border. Select that. Again with the complex and the print and cut. A lot of people like to add multiple items to their canvas at once. If that works for you, that's fine. My brain works better when I do one at a time, so that's how I usually do it. I know I want this one to be a certain size, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that width up here, and it'll just size it for me. And from here, I am going to keep going. I'm going to upload the rest of my images, and I'll pop back in. So check out me going fast here. Okay, I've got everything added, so I did just want to stop here and show you how I do my stickers with some more of the detailed words and images in them, because I do like to put kind of a white background on those just so that they print a little nicer, and there aren't as many tiny little bits to cut out. So we're going to grab one of those sticker images here and add it to the canvas. Once it's on here, we'll make it a little bit smaller so that we can see it. And I am going to move that down here where I can see it just a little bit better, so I can see what I'm doing. And then we're going to go up to offset and give it just a little surround. That one is a little bit too small for me, so I'm going to go up just a little bit more and apply that. Okay, now here you can see that there's a little bit of white right here, and I really don't want that cut out, so I'm going to add just a little circle to fill that in. We are actually going to turn that white so it doesn't print a color. We will send it backwards, and then we're going to select our offset again, also change that to white, and then we're going to select all three of those pieces, so the offset, that little circle, and the actual image, and we'll flatten them together, and that will give it a little bit of a white border when it cuts that. So let's do one more just to kind of watch that again. This one again is going to have some of those little spaces to fill in with the shapes. So let's get that added to the canvas. And we'll go ahead and resize that again and get it to a place where we can see what we're working with. Then go ahead and add that offset. Again, I'm going to start with that 0.07. And we'll go ahead and go with that this time around. And then we want to fill in those little spaces that are still open. I am going to try and catch all of them with one shape. Let's see if we can do it. So get that lined up and resized. It is helpful, I think, to leave the offset black so that I can see what is getting filled in here with this shape as I am kind of moving it around a little bit, and it looks like we might miss just one tiny little bit there, so I'm going to make some very small adjustments with where that shape is and how big it is, and then I'm going to go ahead and get that offset changed to white also, and select all of those and make sure to flatten them. And then we have all of our stickers ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and go up to make and see what they look like as we are getting them on the pages that are going to print. So I just like to scroll down and make sure that everything looks like it's supposed to look, kind of check everything out. This one here, oh, we've got a weird white rectangle. So that means one of our offsets did not flatten. So let's go back and find that rectangle and the pieces that it should be flattened with. We'll flatten that and then we'll try this again. Let's see if that was all we needed to fix. Yep, that totally got rid of that 6th page. So now we've got a few pages to print before we can cut them out. So I like to print all of my pages at one time and then take them all and cut them at the same time. So we're going to send them all to the printer. I do not add the bleed because it doesn't always calibrate correctly, and then I have to trim it off with the scissors, and since I do have the offset on so many of them, I'm not going to add the bleed. So I do like to use the system dialog though, because it can help me adjust my printer settings so that I make sure I'm really getting the best print. I'm going to go to preferences, and you can change your paper quality if you want. I want mine prints fine on regular paper. I'm going to make sure I select best print, and then we'll go ahead and print them. While my stickers are printing, I did just want to show you the sticker paper that I use. This is my favorite, this vinyl sticker paper. It's available on Amazon. I'll link it below. It prints really easily. It seems to hold up really, really well. It's nice and thin, so the stickers don't feel like they are kind of like coming off the page or they're not sticking well. So this is what I use. Okay, I've got my sticker pages printed, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting, and I'm just gonna use my Cricut, my trusty Cricut, and I will kind of show you the process from here. Once we've got that ready, we're gonna come on back over here. Now, let's take a look at our materials. Right now we have it set to iron on. I am gonna leave it there because that will actually give me that kiss cut that I'm looking for. You can go in and do a custom material and find the vinyl sticker paper, but this has always worked really well for me, so I'm gonna leave it there. I do not need to turn the mirror side down, even though my machine is set to iron on, so I'm just gonna leave it like that, and then we'll pop on over to our machine and double check everything, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this loaded and hit cut, and I will show you what that looks like. So right now the machine is reading those cut marks. It's scanning it to make sure it has the right location. I have found that sometimes it will not read these, cannot find them, and that tends to be due to your lighting situation. So natural light works the best. If you don't get good natural light in your area, you can play around with, I've used sun lamps, I've used very bright spotlights, but really I try to do it during the day in an area that gets good natural light. Otherwise, the cut calibration is off. Sometimes it won't cut at all, and that's just really more frustrating than anything else. So let's, here it did read them. It looks like it's cutting good, so I'm gonna let it do its job, and then once they are all cut, I will come back and show you. Here are the stickers all cut out. I'll kind of zoom in a bit so you can get a closer look. I do like to take away any of that extra white that's left over, because it does make the stickers a little bit easier to get off of the sheet. So it's just a little bit easier to use, and they are for my own personal use, so it doesn't matter either way. I also wanted to mention that you can do this with any clip art. I create my own so that I get all of the different graphics and labels that I want and that I like in my planner, but I also have those available to you in my shop, so I will link those below and you can download them if you want to do this for your own planner. My personal planner is a plum paper planner, so the sizing that I used today is for that. I've also used very similar sizing with an Erin Condren planner, but the beauty of this is that once you do put them in your Cricut design space, you can make them whatever size you need them, and you can also pick and choose what specific labels or different kinds of stickers you want to print and cut. I've got my monthly layout done. So here is what that looks like. It is so cute. I swear every month I say I love this set the most, and then I make another one. But these turn out so good. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do my daily layouts. Please take a minute to check out this clip art. Again, that link is down below, and some of my other Valentine's projects, planner projects, and preschool resources. You can see those at preschoolponderings.com, or you can check out my Instagram, also preschool_ponderings, and I hope you'll follow along.